Hey everyone, improv tip, happy holidays, all that stuff. Once again, I don't really know if this is an improv tip. This is really more sharing some ideas and some feelings and some thoughts. Um, what I'm finding is that the more structure I have, the more structure I'm given, the easier it is for me to play, and the easier it is for me to be in the flow. So, for example, if I'm in a class or a workout or something, and someone gives me a lot of information about my character, about location, relationship, how what my point of view is, how I feel. It's easy for me to play, and I can usually play it genuinely, and it feels good. The problem is when I'm left to a two-person scene, just based off a suggestion, and if I have to give myself all that information, I tend to struggle, and I tend to end up in scenes that go kind of off the rails. And off the rails, I mean, I'm not connected to myself with how I feel. I'm not connected to my scene partner. And the scene tends to go sideways where we're inventing things and trying to come up with dialogue and listing and it's so easy to get lost, and it's very, very frustrating. So I did a class recently. I was given a lot of information. It felt great, and I'm like, okay, awesome. This is wonderful. I'll take this information into I'll move it forward with me. But the thing was, I ended up in the next class, and I thought, okay, I'm getting ready to do a scene work. I'm going to try to gift myself these things, and it didn't work. And I ended up doing some scenes that felt real. I knew they were crappy, and we know when we do crappy scenes because we can feel it, and that feeling is we're not connected with how we really feel. We weren't expressing how we really feel, and we certainly weren't connected with the scene partner. So what to do? Well, the takeaway is this: I believe what we're trying to do is learn and build that muscle on gifting ourselves what our point of view is, and to be very committed based off even a simple suggestion. If someone says the word apple, what we are training and learning to do is, how do I feel? How does that make me feel? That suggestion, and how can I really commit to that? And when you think about it, it's kind of a long stretch or whatever to go, well, the word apple, and to get into a heightened, let's say, emotional point of view. But that's really what we're trying to do. And frankly, I think that's what I'm struggling with. And that doesn't come easy. So once again, if I'm given a whole bunch of information, I can usually play things that feel pretty good. When I'm just not given anything to work with, or I'm left to my own devices to come up with stuff, I tend to struggle. So I'm just kind of airing out where I'm at, what's frustrating for me, and this is the riddle I'm trying to solve within my own work. And I believe it's repetitions. It's continuing to try to do this. At least I've identified what I think the problem is, or something to work on. I'm going to continue to do that, to take a very, very, very simple suggestion and react with the feeling state and a point of view, and then of course try to be in the moment with the scene partner and go back and forth. But I do find it very challenging. I feel like my hit rate when I'm not given a lot of information is pretty low. Like I feel like I'm doing a lot of crappy scenes. In fact, I know I am, because I think we all know when we had fun or we had a certain feeling in a scene. We're like, yeah, I don't know what exactly it was, but that felt good. And then there are a ton of scenes where I come out of and I go, yeah, that was not happening. So there it is. There's my improv takeaway. Happy holidays. We're not having class this Saturday, the 24th, on Christmas Eve, and I'm up in the air on having class on New Year's Eve, which is the following Saturday, December 31. I've kind of put it out there. If you would like, if you think you're around and would like to take a class on New Year's Eve on the 31st, shoot me an email or get in touch with me and let me know if you'd like a workout that day, because I could hold the class, and so I'm on the fence on whether I'm going to do that or not. So shoot me an email if you're interested. Again, happy holidays, and we'll see you in the improv circles.